Hello, how are you? I hope you're making it a great day. Well, Grandma wants to tell you another story from the book of Daniel in the Old Testament. This one is about three men and a fiery furnace. King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon made a large golden image and called all the princes, governors, captains, judges, and other rulers in the kingdom to come to the dedication of this image. As these people stood before the idol, one of the king's officials cried out that when the music played, everyone was commanded to fall down and worship the golden image. Anyone who didn't do this would be thrown into a fiery furnace. The music sounded, and the people fell down to worship the golden image. But among the group were three Jewish men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who would not worship the idol. They believed in Heavenly Father and knew that worshiping idols was wrong. Some of the rulers reported this to King Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar was angry and commanded that the three men be brought to him. He asked them, "Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Ye do not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up?" Then he said he would give them one more chance. The music would play again, and if the three men would fall down and worship the image, all would be well. But if they still refused, they would immediately be thrown into a burning, fiery furnace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego told the king that they knew their God could deliver them from the furnace if he chose to do so. But even if he did not deliver them, they would never worship false gods nor the golden image, because they knew that was the wrong thing to do. This made King Nebuchadnezzar even more furious. He ordered that the furnace be heated 7 times hotter than usual. Then he commanded his mightiest soldiers to tie up the three men and throw them into the fiery furnace. The soldiers did as the king asked, and the fire was so hot that it killed them, meaning the soldiers, as they threw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the flames. Suddenly, King Nebuchadnezzar, who had been watching, jumped up and asked, "Did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire?" His counselors answered, "True, O king." Then the king continued, "Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God." Nebuchadnezzar then came near the opening of the furnace, and he called, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth." And the 3 walked out of the fire. The other rulers had gathered around and could see that not one hair of the 3 men's heads was burned. They didn't even smell like fire had been on them. Like, when you've been to a campfire and you come away from it and you smell smoky? These 3 men didn't even smell smoky. When King Nebuchadnezzar saw this, he praised the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego for delivering them from the furnace. He sent a decree throughout the land that no one was to speak against their God. And he promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to higher positions in Babylon. And so we see that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were obedient. They honored Heavenly Father, and they wouldn't worship false gods or idols. And they were confident that even if they were killed by being thrown into the fire, that they would do what was right. They knew that if God wanted to, he could save them. But if not, they were willing to give up their lives to be obedient. Now, not all the time are we saved. When bad things are happening and we make good choices, and we can still have bad things happen to us. But God can save us. And if it is his will, if we can have faith, if it's his will, then he will protect us. But if not, that's okay, because we will be saved in the end. Remember, Grandma loves you. Bye.